Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of New to Weeaboo. This is number 177 for August 5th, 2026. I am Nemesis and I'm joined by Alcatraz.
Hello.
Yeah, a couple things. One of them I actually completely forgot to mention last time, which was Witch Atelier getting a season 2 confirmation, which is good considering how that ended.
I haven't seen all of it.
I'll just say it ended in a way it's like you can't.
Was it a cliffhanger?
Not really. It was kind of it just stopped.
Oh.
It's like, there has to be more. You're like literally in the middle of a story.
Yeah. Yeah, I do need to catch up on that. It's, from what I hear, really good.
Which is part of the reason why we're not talking about that till at least season 2 comes out, because it's like, oh, cool, there's an awkward stopping point.
Yep. Okay.
The other thing was I completely missed on, which is the Tenchi Muyo sequel thing, Tenchi Galaxy, was kickstarted and successfully. And also they announced, by the way, one of the characters is voiced by Narissa Ravencroft from Hololive. She's voicing the character of Risa, which is like, wait a minute. And she said she had a hand in designing and whatnot. Yep. It's like, did you take a chance to did you just take a chance to insert yourself into the anime? Because
self-insert this.
Because, okay, I will applaud you for getting away with it. And then the other thing was Mori Calliope is also doing an English dub for an anime.
Mori Calliope.
Yeah, and it was weird because she was talking to the trailer. I'm listening to the trailer. I'm like she's playing. Oh, what? I didn't even recognize her voice.
Yep.
So, all right, I'm trying to remember what it was. It's villainous.
Yeah, I saw that too.
It's one of those villainous animes.
Yeah.
Though I am an inept villainous, that's the one.
Right. Seems to be a popular genre.
She's playing the character Tosetsu Ko in this. I just watched. And yes, thankfully has the English voice actor sometimes. So yeah, Calliope Mori. That's the thing.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot more.
They're like
VTubers popping up in voice acting stuff. It's interesting.
Yeah. Well, it's also, I know that Crony is a voice actor.
Yeah.
For example. She was in a game, and then there was that whole kerfuffle there.
Yeah.
Korean men being weenies again.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's been a couple of the JP ones appeared. There's that one anime they just, mostly they played it themselves.
Yeah, wasn't that Detectives? What two of the Hololives just popped up as a cameo and Detective's Already Dead?
Yeah, and they also popped up in the VTuber Legend.
Yeah.
Who was it? Oh, apparently, this is not voice acting, but apparently Iron Mouse is going to be in Fortnite.
Yeah. There might be some clips, voice acted clips or something. I don't know. Yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah.
No, it's not what we're here to talk about.
That's anime tangent.
Well, technically, it actually is anime.
Well, yeah, some of those are, but
most
the
of that
Fortnite,
was anime.
Not so much.
Most of that was actually anime.
Yes.
But regardless, we are here to talk about, again, 4 random anime that were picked out for, 3 random anime that were picked out for this season, summer 2026. Because one of the 4 randoms we picked was another isekai. I'm like, I can't do this.
I'm not strong enough.
I can't do this again. I'm just looking at it. It looks so boring.
Yeah.
So we replaced it with something much better, in my opinion. Regardless, yeah, we picked up 4. We picked the 4 of them, 3 at random, and they're mostly different.
I mean, it's not the worst selection. Absolutely not the worst set. We got, I think overall, definitely interesting ones that have things.
I'd say 3 of them are interesting.
Yes. I said overall, most of them,
Yeah. Getting into it, though, the first one we picked up, and then thankfully this is the one we're kind of just going to get this out of the way. It's called Onina Hanayome, which is the Ogre's Bride. Which is, there's demons, okay? There's just demons. And also, apparently, they just kind of offhandedly mentioned they kind of helped stop World War II.
I guess.
Although they didn't call it World War II, but they made it pretty clear as World War II.
Pretty clear.
So the main character is, Yuzuko Shinonome, or Yuzu. And she had a boyfriend who broke up with her, but then because he had a big crush on some other girl, but the thing was that other girl also already has a fiance because the demons. See, the demons like to take brides. And that's a big deal. And it's like one of those things that like a lot of women really, really want that because like demon, not only, it's like basically means your life is secure for like ever. Also, the demons are really, really hot, apparently.
Apparently.
Like, really hot. Like, inhumanly hot.
Well, they're not humans, so that would make sense.
So, that's the thing. So, yeah, she loses her boyfriend, who's just like, but she's like, but she's already, he's like, I know, but I can't, like, almost blaming her.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then after that, she has a little sister who's named Karen, who is the favorite child because, well, she's engaged to a fox demon named Yota.
Yep.
This has kind of made her very spoiled. And also, Yuzu is basically treated more or less not like a daughter and / sister, but more as a servant in her own home. They don't even celebrate her birthday or anything. You can sense the trend here. You sense that, man, poor little Yuzu.
Yep.
Yeah, she's got a couple friends, including one who's like also has a demon fiance, but regardless, they seem to actually treat her nicely. Her grandparents actually like her and treat her nicely. Hey, look, here's a nice little dress for you for your birthday because no one else is getting you anything. And it's like, oh, thank you. And then she gets it home, and then her little sister's there. No, I want the dress. I like this dress. Give it to me. No, I'm not going to give it to you. Don't give it to me. And then years of pent up rage kind of come out, and she slaps her sister across the face pretty hard too.
Yep.
And this gets her parents and everyone's mad at her now because apparently it's her fault.
Apparently, yeah, it's all her fault.
And including the boyfriend who's very protective of his fiance, burns her arm.
Yep.
With his powers, and she runs away with the torn dress and everything afterwards because, they fought over in the torn. She's sitting there crying, and then, hey, look, some amazingly handsome guy shows up and says, hey, I want you to be my bride, because turns out he's an ogre demon.
Yes. There's different kinds of demons, and there's a ranking system.
Yeah, apparently the ogres are the demonist demons.
The biggest, most powerful, important ones.
Yeah, so his name is Kiryu and Rhea. And they're now engaged, I guess, and she's got a demon fiance, and
now suddenly the family,
the family's like, initially like, who are you? What's going on? The confrontation, then they find out that's a demon too, and then they're like, oh no, and then oh, now you care.
Oh, now you care. Yeah, and then it's an ogre demon, and it's even more important.
He recognizes him and goes, oh crap, oh crap, oh
no.
crap, oh crap.
And then the parents basically start to dismiss the other, the younger daughter.
They immediately start trying to latch on to her, but they're like, nope. And she gets adopted by her grandparents, which is weird considering they've also mentioned she's almost 18.
Yeah.
She's like literally brought up a birthday. Her birthday's like literally like a few weeks. So it's just like, it's just kind of one of those weird, like, seems a little.
Yeah, I don't know. There might be
also,
a weird
if you want to look,
thing.
this also makes the family tree really weird. If you want to think about that too hard.
It does. Getting adopted by your grandparents is
yeah. And now she's moving in with her newfound fiance, who lives in a gigantic mansion and everything, and
has a whole bunch of servants. And
they also implement Karen right there, who doesn't fully understand the situation, but kind of does, but also just really mad about this. Seems like she's going to become a problem down the line. Maybe, I don't know. It hasn't been addressed yet in the first 3 episodes, and
they're all egotistical and just want the wealth and power that comes from being associated with demons, and they don't actually care about people.
Karen is also just super spoiled because she was just raised with that way.
Oh yeah, super. She's got
everything she wanted.
Yeah, everything she wanted, and she can't stand the idea of not getting it.
Yeah, this is what kind of thing the whole thing kicked off in the first place. Also, the whole thing with Rhea is this whole like thing in the past where he seemed to be all like very cynical and stuff before something changed, though, because we can get some random flashbacks here and there, but
yeah. Oh man, and there's like the scenes at the party when talking about they know their place.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, that bit of just blatant misogyny.
Yeah. Upset at all the human women because they only want him for his power, which fair enough. They do, but then looks at the demon women, because apparently there's demon women.
Yeah.
Like, they're staying off the side because they know their place, and it's just like, oof.
Do the demon women also get brides?
I mean,
they haven't said anything else.
They haven't. It was brought up once.
They just said demon brides.
And then that was it.
Demons want brides, and then didn't say anything about husbands or grooms or anything, just brides.
Well, I mean, they did say that, I don't know, what was this ogre's name again?
Rhea.
Yeah, Rhea
He
was engaged to a demon woman.
Yeah. But I'm just saying.
But it was like an arranged thing, just like, okay, you haven't found your bride yet. So
that's the thing. They know. That's the thing. They just kind of somehow know and everything.
Yeah, it's like they find it and boom, they just know that. They don't know why, but yeah.
This is very clearly aimed at straight women.
Very
boring straight women.
Very boring straight women.
Aimed at women who like things like Twilight and 50 Shades of Grey, and they, it's romance, but with a supernatural bent, and of course the main girl is just like, oh, woe is me, without being too pitiful. But yeah, it's in the way where you can imagine yourself in your shoes, and particularly if you're a teenager, and my life is so horrible. My parents hate me. My sister's so mean. Blah blah blah. But then everything's fixed when a handsome man comes along.
Yeah, some beautiful man will sweep me off my feet and fix everything for me.
And he's rich and and powerful, and
Yep.
This is not particularly entertaining. We were just kind of like,
no, no.
It's just, I'm not really into it. I'm also clearly not the
intended audience.
Yeah, not the intended audience. I'm just like, give me that gay stuff. Because that's the only thing.
I'm not against het romance.
But,
some of my favorite anime stuff has that. But this is just boring.
Yeah, I am bored with it.
This is just straight up boring.
This is fantasy wish fulfillment for women, which, fair enough, but also
this is boring. The characters are boring and just like it's not special in any way either. It's just yeah, I know what this is doing.
Yuzu's just a damsel in distress. Reia's the damaged but handsome man. Karin's the jealous sister, and there you go. And then there's Yota, who is very possessive and stuff too, but also like, very subservient to the ogre, because of course he is.
Except maybe not. They ended it with episode 3 with the whole, he doesn't want to go against the ogre family, but he has to do what his bride wishes.
Yeah, that's so fun. Anyway, some stuff about this. This was done by Colored Pencil Animation Japan, who've also done, not a lot really, but they did Kanji Gaosho, the special / Dying Fang Rangyo, and also the second part of it, whatever the hell that all is. They also did the anime Obey Me and Biaoren. But yeah, Yuzuku is voiced by Sayori Hayami. She's been in a lot of things because, well, hey, guess what? I recognize the VA because she's also been in Yukino Shida in My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu, Ortfine Frederica von Elstadt in Izetta the Last Witch, Yumeko Jabami in Kakagure, Yuzuki Shirashi in A Place Further in the Universe, Your Forger in Spy Family, and of course Yachiyo Ronami in Cosmic Princess Kaguya.
Yep, we literally just had this one.
I was able to copy and paste that part at least. Reiya is voiced by Yuichiro Yumihara, who's also voiced Makoto Ninomiya in Amanchu, which is one that's frustrating for Yuri fans because that's the one where the author just went all homophobic when they discovered that it was very popular with Yuri fans.
Aww.
And they suddenly jammed in a boyfriend for one of the characters. And the other character very explicitly said how much she was happy for her friend to have a boyfriend and everything.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you just really went off the... Yeah. Regardless, Goro in Darling in the Franxx. Goblin Slayer in Goblin Slayer.
Wow.
The Courier in Akudama Drive. Remember that, the guy with the motorcycle?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was him. And Weather Report in JoJo. Karin is voiced by Monica Iwami, who voiced Hotaru Hoshikawa in New Game, Rice Shower in Uma Musume, Ui Tamaki in Magia Record, Euphilia Magenta in The Magical Revolution of the Reincarnated Princess and the Genius Young Lady, and Mayusuka / Cthulhu in Necronomiko in The Cosmic Horror Show, and also Akane Kurokawa in Oshinoko.
Yep, there's a name.
And Yota, the fox guy, is voiced by Yoto Osaka, who's voiced Satan Jacob in The Devil is a Part-Timer. Eijun Sawamura in Ace of the Diamond, Hiroshi in Ao Oni the animation, but also Koji Manabe in Ao Oni the animation, which is actually a separate project. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. He voiced 2 different characters in 2 different versions of the 2 different adaptations of the same source material. I just found that so funny. I had to list both.
Yeah.
And then Itoki Sakuraba in Shinobi no Itoke. In Toki, if you remember, that was the one where the guy discovered He was a ninja.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I remember that one.
So I was like, oh, hey, I remember you. So yeah, overall, just not really a fan of it.
Nope, I find it boring. Don't care.
And I have no interest in ever continuing this one.
Nope.
So we'll go ahead and move on to something far more, at least, interesting, at the very least.
Interesting, and yes.
It's called Yanni Neko, which is also known as Chainsmoker Cat.
A little known one. It's you know,
kind
totally
of been
not
pretty popular this season. So Yaniko is she's a chain smoker cat.
She's a cat,
and
that
she
smokes.
lives alone in an kind of filthy apartment, and then she gets on various misadventures, mostly involving her and her smoking addiction. That's the anime.
Yep, that's what it's built all around.
Yeah, I think about a dirty, disgusting chain smoker who lives in squalor.
Yep. And it's a slice of life, so it's not like a huge arc to talk about either.
It's kind of comedic nonsense too. Let's see. You got her neighbor Yaku, who's a drug addicted to much harder drugs, and all the sheep's claiming it's vitamins or whatever.
Yes, vitamins.
And then she's also another gamer is Hamu, who's into gaming and prone to fits of rage. She also has her landlord, who she has an interesting relationship with, and also her sister, who
the only sane one.
Her little sister is trying to take care of her, but that's hard. It's Moko. The thing about this one is, you kind of have to have a very specific mindset to enjoy it, because it's disgusting.
It is absolutely disgusting.
If for real, one of the very first scenes you see is she's smoking. She dumps her ashes, which are also liquidy, onto over the balcony, which then lands on her landlord's head. He gets upset, goes and runs up to her apartment to yell at her, but at the same time she was also hot, so she's taking off her shirt, and he sees that. He kind of stumbles off, muttering about "don't do that again" or whatever, then he jerks off.
Yep,
and then at the same time, she also is finding a cigarette in her trash bag, which, oh, look, it's still good. What's this black stuff? Starts to smoke it, and then all of a sudden has to run to the toilet, and we see her, with diarrhea.
Yeah.
It's censored, but still, it's pretty obvious what's happening.
It's disgusting.
This is like the opening scene.
That is literally the opening scene, yes.
Then you have bits where it's she's looking how gross her apartment is and going, oh, this is definitely not, because it's literally coated in tar. Yeah. Because of her smoking. So she's like, oh, it's not that bad. She pulls the poster off and sees how much wider the walls used to be.
Yeah.
Or she can't maintain a job because one of the jobs, she's so addicted to smoking, she basically no smoking on the job, and she quits because
she can't smoke.
She can't smoke during it. So there's that, and then she's constantly she has no self control. So I need to make these 5 cigarettes last in the next week or two, whatever, and smokes them all in an hour.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just this is the fail girl taken to its logical extreme, to the point it's no longer cute and endearing. It's just kind of sad and pathetic.
Yep.
This is not Renako. This is not Bochi. This is Yaniko.
Yeah.
And what's really tragic about this, I feel, is she recognizes how bad things are, but she can't do anything about it because every single time she tries, she just relapses almost immediately.
It's I'm quitting starting now. Puts the cigarette out, and then just mindlessly grabs another one and immediately lights up again.
She even has a nightmare where she's dying of lung cancer.
Yep.
And her sister's there, and then she wakes up and then immediately starts smoking.
Yeah.
There's a bit where she goes to a park and tries to play some soccer with some boys who also, they're at that right age where they see a girl running around with no bra. And
Yep.
But also, within a minute or two, she's just wheezing because her lungs are utterly destroyed.
Full of tar.
That's the thing, she's literally a cat girl.
Yeah, apparently that's just a thing.
Yeah, it's just a thing. They have beast folk.
Yeah.
That's just a thing.
That's just a thing.
Her neighbor, the drug addict, beast, cat girl. The other neighbor, also cat girl.
There's a whole bunch of cat girls on there.
Yeah,
I think the town is known, is named for cats.
Yeah, there's a lot of cat girls around.
Yeah. Yeah, we get all this stuff, so many of her neighbors are just enablers.
Mm-hmm.
We have the alcoholic and the drug addict and whatnot all in the area. And they all kind of enable each other.
Yeah. That's the thing, is it seems like the problem is she is so far gone, she's like going to need like actual like...
She needs an intervention.
Yeah, and
she
the problem is the one person
to...
who's probably capable of it is also loves her too much to actually do the hard stuff that will be necessary. This is a girl who cannot be, trusted with herself anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And yeah, her sister, and that's the thing, was like, we have another thing where her sister is like, he loves her, and when she goes to her apartment when she got sick, well, she's in a full hazmat suit.
Yep.
And then she gets the helmet knocked off and immediately starts vomiting.
Immediately, because that's how bad it is. Oh, it was funny that when she woke up and saw the hazmat suit, immediately Yanni's trying to run away because she thinks it's the local like health agency.
Yep. Oh, they're finally here.
They're finally here. Yeah. Oh, man, there was one scene. It was a scene. I think it was one after she woke up from the nightmare, where she sees how bad the room is, and it's like, I'm going to clean. She decides she's going to clean, but immediately has that just mental overload and shuts down.
Yep.
And it's like, smoking. Oh, that's so real.
Yeah, and it's just smoking again.
Yep. But yeah, just seeing all of that and just overloading on the amount of work that it would take. Yeah, that's relatable. Nothing else about it is, fortunately, but
it's going to take a lot for her to be able to get her life together.
Mm-hmm. Again, she's going to need external intervention.
Yeah.
She's going to need someone to come in, remove her from the house.
Yeah.
Put her somewhere where she physically cannot get any more cigarettes. And someone else is going to have to go in and thoroughly clean that house.
Just burn it down.
It's an apartment. You can't burn it, but...
Burn it down. It's gone.
Yeah. But yeah, the landlord is another interesting character. Like, apparently the landlord grew up with an abusive smoking father.
Yep.
And has, for the most part, turned things around. It is like, no, I'm not going to let myself get to that. But you can see that it's something that nags at him a lot.
His being around Yannick strains things.
It does.
For multiple reasons. Including his weird as well. Yeah, he's clearly attracted her, but also knows that she is just nothing but trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there was that weird Catgirl who was like trying to be a comedian and just failing at it.
That one. Horrible. Yeah, there's and the whole thing in the car with the fart joke on the microphone. Yeah. This is disgusting. Yeah, it's
disgusting. So yeah, just be aware of that. It is not for someone who, if you don't like basically just constant jokes about bodily functions and just disgusting things, and it is disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
It can be funny, but you have to be a very specific mindset.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say about it.
It looks
nice.
Oh yeah, the animation's amazing.
Yeah, it also does that weird thing. It's got that OP, which has just constantly references movie scenes, much like the Chainsaw Man OP did.
Yeah.
I would argue the Chainsaw Man OP did a much better job of it.
Yeah.
This one kind of feels just a little more random in that regard, but, it's still decent in its own right. Regardless, it was done by Biburi Animation Studios, who've also done Azure Lane, Black Rock Shooter Dawnfall.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, Maho Shoujo Magical Destroyers. The 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You, which is also getting its third season this season as well. And Witch Watch. So Yaniko is voiced by Yuko Natsuyoshi, who we just also mentioned because I was able to copy paste this one. Yu Yu Shirai in Assault Lily Bouquet. Why did I say that? Bouquet. Cheval Grand Umumusume, Fastener and New Panty and Stocking, Nana Futami in Mangaka's Weirdly Wonderful Workplace, and Kaguya in Cosmic Princess Kaguya. Mashiko, that's the drug addict, is voiced by Misato Matsuoka, who's voiced Tsubami Mizusaki in Keep Your Hands Off Aizuken, Tanino Gimlet in Umumusume, Suzukaze in Bad Girl, Uta Sakura in Precure, and South Dakota in Kankole. And Moko, that's the sister, is voiced by Rina Honazumi, who's mostly does minor roles I saw, but yeah, Saya Yakushiji in Precure, Cecilia Von Claude in Wise Man's Grandchild, Hina in Plunderer, Shizuku Hinomori in Project Sakai, and Tsuzura Hanatamari in Kagagure Twin. Kakagurui. That's what it is. That one always trips me up. And yeah, the gamer who, that was the other thing. She had a little story where she tried to get her name changed to a legal thing because she never actually got a real legal name, and there was a misunderstanding. And well, now she's kind of got an awkward name.
Yes.
So Hamiko Yurifura Anal Tenshi is voiced by Yurie Funato, who voiced Layla Overlock in The Hidden Dungeon Only I Can Enter, Karachi in Mazuka Party, Umika Konohoshi in Hoshizuku Telepath, Hikari Hyuga in High Speed Etoile, and Mus in The Demon King's Daughter is Too Kind.
Not much else.
Yeah, not much else. Literally every role they've done, because there wasn't much of anything. Except there's one they did not list because it's technically not out yet.
Yeah.
Not even a picture for it. So I'm like, all right, we'll just skip that one. So yeah, again, very interesting, pretty funny, but for only very select senses of humor.
Yes. It is interesting that they even made this, though, considering its content.
Yeah.
Drugs and whatnot.
Well, that's the joke.
Yeah.
It's joke.
It's joke.
That was the other thing was, the thing about the drug addict was like, oh, here's a cigarette. Wait a minute, this is not a normal cigarette, is it?
No. No.
And then she's got needles and pills and yeah. Well, yeah, moving on to this I was so excited when this one popped up. It's kind of funny, yeah. The Chainsmoker Cat was one of the natural. Just like, what?
Yeah,
okay, cool.
We randomly rolled that one. We didn't pick it.
Yeah, this one also was like, oh yeah, we got it. Tai Arideshita Ojo-sama wa Kakuto to Game Nante Shinai, or Young Ladies Don't Play Fighting Games. I was really happy when this one popped up. Because, yeah, you got Aya Mitsuki, who's, she's a student at a school, a very proper school, the Kuromi Girls Academy. Who, teach young ladies to be refined young ladies and everything, right? There's another girl at the school who's named Mio Yorue. She's the White Lily. Everyone so fawns over her. Apparently people also really like Aya, too. Like, it's one of those weird things. The White Lily, which everything, and yeah, and yeah, it's the whole thing. This school's very strict. School. Phones are like put in like lockers at night. You can't use because you can't use them. No games, no this. It's very strict. Which she's a little disappointed by, but she has to just kind of deal with it. But then she finds Mio while playing Street Fighter 6 alone in an empty classroom
and yelling
and she winds up joining her because she also played fighting games, including Street Fighter 6. And they wind up playing together, and yeah, they're excited because it's local. Yeah, it's a whole thing there. They wind up playing together a lot. Oh dear. But have to do it in secret because, it's against the rules.
If you get caught, you get expelled.
Yeah, that's bad. And then they get caught by the dorm monitors for their floor.
Oh no.
And then wait a minute. The first one is like, oh, she's also in this game. Oh, that's cool. And then the other dorm monitor shows up, and she's kind of basically, yep, it's all over. And then wait a minute. She knows things she shouldn't be able to know.
How do you know what this is?
Oh, she's also into fighting games. So now they have a little group where they play constantly in secret. Also, it's pretty gay at times. There's a bit where Aya and Mio kind of are next to each other, lying to, oh, hey. Like, oh, hey, that's my personal space. Oh, wow, you're pretty. There's a moment like that.
Pretty girl.
It's a fun time. I'm going to say that right now.
It is.
It's a really fun time. Again, it's Street Fighter 6. Like, this is like something Capcom is part of. This. Capcom helped fund this. Somehow, we have it on the timeline where Capcom was funding a Yuri anime.
Yep.
And on top of that, so you got Yuri fans joining this, but also the fighting game community is watching this one.
Yay.
Because the other thing is, the person who wrote the manga this is based on clearly knows fighting game because they're using terminology that is very much of that group.
They're using actual
they have knowledge.
They have the jargon down.
they know what they're talking about. Yeah, so you have two very eccentric fan bases kind of coming together with this one.
Yes. Yes, and not two that tend to, they're not antithetical to each other.
No, but they don't.
But it's not one you see together a lot. They're kind of very, very different.
Yeah. One thing I also say is this also feels very similar to Rocka's Ladies Modesty.
I was literally about to say the same thing.
Yeah, the same thing. Very prim and proper girl school. for now engaging in something that they're not supposed to do and
Yep,
finding a connection.
Abandon your the things that you like in your
become a cookie cutter, prim and proper young
Yeah.
lady. Yeah, the thing is, Aya is just like her internal monologue can be really funny sometimes.
It can be.
Mio's also thing is like you find out for one, actually I didn't even know her name for a while.
Just the White Lily.
Yeah, and then Mio's like, I hate that name so much. Because Mio is also a very blunt person, as it turns out. That's the other funny thing. She was like, her just straight up, it looks like it's all over. She just straight up just challenges one of the dorm leaders. It's Tamaki just challenges her.
Yeah.
Because initially, like, they have the proof. Like, I pointed at her, it's like, you don't actually have actual proof. I'm still going to write you up. And then I challenge you right now.
I challenge you.
Let's go.
I challenge you. Let's
go.
go. Let's
First
go.
of three.
Let's
First
go.
of three. Let's go.
I mean, at this point, what does she got to lose?
Yep.
It's either challenge you for a chance
It
at
turns
not
out,
getting
yeah, that's the
expelled
funny
or
thing.
getting expelled.
Tamaki turns out she's actually kind of bad.
She's not the worst.
No, but it turns out the problem was she got discouraged because she kind of hit the wall in the rankings.
Oh, yeah.
Which is, she gets to a point where suddenly she's struggling because people are just easily now starting to beat her a lot. And then, it just kind of ruined her. And now she's plays super cautiously. That's a problem.
Yep.
They actually use the term labbing. That's a thing.
Labbing, yes.
Basically you sit there and just perfect your skill on certain things. They did that for her and everything. Then you also, the Yui is the other one, the other dorm monitor who, initially was all joining them. Then she's like, throws them under the bus immediately when the other dorm monitor shows up. Kind of tells you what kind of person she is. Just, oh yeah, we have her on our site. She'll help us. Nope. Throws them under the bus immediately.
Nope.
So, all right. Okay. See how it is. Yeah, so they have to like play. It's like playing in secret, and like they're storing all the stuff in Tamaki's room, and like, well, they can't just like they realize also they have to put a curtain over like the bed and everything because they can't just block up the door because that's too dark.
Yes,
suspicious.
because like you'd see like moonlight and whatnot, a little bit of some shining through.
What's going on there?
Yes.
Yeah. The also funny thing is. While it's that you hear it's like background dialogue sometimes you get Aya's like a little internal monologue and you have the whole thing where like all the other girls are like, are they dating? Is White Lily, are they dating?
Oh,
and then one of them had to straight up ask her.
Aya's roommate has to think so because of this stuff. Like
I want to spend the night with Mio's. I mean, she's like,
okay.
Like, oh wow, the implications. Oh, they're already that stage. And she's super supportive of it.
Yeah, super supportive of it, which is great.
Yeah,
you got the wrong idea.
Yeah,
but you're good.
Yeah, the other thing is, this actually does use a lot of footage from Street Fighter 6, like straight up real footage from the game.
Straight up use it. Yeah,
I know the manga actually, I believe, was about Street Fighter 5, but
updated for what's out right now.
And they're using arcade sticks and everything. You hear that particular clunking of those arcade sticks make when you're pressing the buttons. They have a very specific clunking when you press the buttons and whatnot. You know what I'm talking about if you ever met with one.
Uh-huh.
And there's all these little details. And that's the thing. And I believe those sticks are actually real fight sticks.
And like they're using like the one of them, you actually see the Mad Cats logos on it. It's like, okay, that's official branding.
Yeah, they all have they all have their mains. I believe Aya's mains Kami.
I believe so.
Mio does Ryu. Tamaki I think was Juri, the feet one. That's like so who is like that's one of the feet. Oh right, okay.
One with the feet. Yeah.
I don't think we've seen Mew's main yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen what the other hall monitor is yet.
Yeah, but it's again, it's a thing where it's like they know what they're talking about.
Yeah, yeah,
and that's what makes it good.
Yeah,
in part.
It absolutely helps.
It's also gay.
It's also quite gay. Yeah,
because that was the other thing. Was like episode 3 ends. Here looks that thing that you like. Here's some official art. Wow, that's the two of them just lying there and holding hands and staring at each other lovingly. Just in case you were unsure.
Just in case.
But that's a big thing. They're going to be trying to play fighting games. There's also the clear thing going on between Aya and Mio, and also there's the fear of being caught. Just because they got two dorm monitors on their side now.
Doesn't
helps,
mean
they're
but doesn't
in
mean.
the completely in the clear. But that's the other thing is I also like that Tamaki just kind of it's just like, or was it you? He's like kind of, why do you think I became dorm monitor? It's like, yeah, just corruption 101.
Yeah.
I did this. I got to this position of power so I could get away with the thing I want to do without getting in trouble.
Yep.
Because no one will question me.
I wonder, is the entire school just like a secret Street Fighter training school?
That would be hilarious. Because
literally everyone plays.
It's kind of weird. There's 4 random girls at the school all play Street Fighter.
Yeah.
That was the thing. I used to play it with a kid. They even showed footage of Street Fighter 4. And you should showing her playing it with the kids. And like everyone else, like, oh no, we're doing something else now. She's the only one who still wanted to stay with it. And yeah, it's just funny.
Yeah, it is interesting looking at some of the characterizations. Aya seems to be in her own head a lot, constantly worrying about her situation and getting
also
caught.
Just how to beat Mio.
Well, that too, but that's one thing. She's always running stuff in her head, just constantly running her surroundings, her environment, her situation in her head.
Also, kind of the perspective character,
right? So we're going to hear it a lot more, but just in the way they act, I don't think Mio has the same mentality. She's a lot more just kind of fly by the cuff.
Yeah.
She also doesn't seem to be as weighed down by her situation as Mio. Like, the risk doesn't seem as big to her as it does to Mio. It kind of reminds me of the similar situation in Rock is a Lady's Modesty.
Yeah.
Or one of them was like, this is like, if getting expelled is like literally the worst thing in the world, it is worse than death. Where the other one, not as much.
Yeah. I do also like when they first showed up, Mio was so excited to see blood started coming out of her mouth. Because she's clenching down so hard, there's blood coming out of her mouth when she's like, oh wait, there's someone I can actually fight against here. Because that was the thing I liked it is Ayash finds her, she's playing online, and then she's just celebrate. What she would, she just celebrates. Just yeah. It's like yep. That's fighting games.
Yep.
Just pressing buttons.
Button mashing.
No, not button mashing. Just pressing buttons. I'm just pressing. That's the thing. I'm just pressing buttons, and there's that curve. I'm just pressing buttons, and then the technical stuff, and then I'm just pressing buttons.
Yep, yep. That graph.
Regardless, So this one was done by Diomedia, I guess, who've also done Magical Witch Puny-chan, Haruka Nogazaka's Secret, Squid Girl, Akuma no Riddle, and The Magical Revolution of the Reincarnated Princess and the Genius Young Lady.
That sounds familiar.
Yes. Aya is voiced by Ikumi Hasegawa, who voices Mihono Bourbon in Uma Musume, Ikuyo Kita in Bocchi the Rock, Shizuka in World Dai Star, Ubel in Frieren, and Kazuho Hanayama in MHA Vigilantes. Yeah, we've seen her before.
We've seen this one before.
Mio is voiced by Kana Ichinose.
That sounds
Imoto
familiar.
in Akudama Drive, Soletta Mercury / Eric Yasamaya in Witch for Mercury, Fern in Frieren, Satsuki Koto in Watanare, Constance Grail in The Holy Grail of Eris. Yu is voiced by Sayaka Senbongi, who's voiced Mume in Kabanari of the Iron Fortress, Trish Una in JoJo, Falfa in I've Been Killing Slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level, Kakuri Hiroi in Bocchi the Rock, say look, the little free reunion here, Anisfia Win Paletea in The Magical Revolution of the Reincarnated Princess and the Genius Young Lady, I'm Marcel Donato in Delicious in Dungeon. And Tamaki is voiced by Shino Shimoji, who voiced Akari Ozora in Aikatsu, Yuka Nakano in the Idolmaster Cinderella Girls, Mako Toma in Selection Project, Nakayama Festa in Uma Musume, and Teru Momojiyama in Shy.
Oh.
Which also was Yuri. Well, the anime is kind of not quite there yet, but the manga definitely went to Yuri. Quite the voice cast there. And it looks good to boot.
Oh, yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, that was one of the things. It's kind of sometimes a little jarring when you see kind of switch over the Street Fighter footage. And sometimes, I think they sometimes have it, you can see that, you can tell sometimes they don't want to try to figure out how to make the Street Fighter footage look
try
good
to composite
on the
in there. Yeah.
So, you just see just white screen. But other times it's there and sometimes it does look a little weird because, that's always a little jarring, but
they make it work.
Yeah, for the most part, they just kind of, nope, it's just we're going to see full screen. Here's Street Fighter 6 for now. I'm just wondering how they do that part, because, like, do they, like, have someone actually, did record someone actually play, or do they have, like, some way to pre-record, like, okay, we're going to have 2 CPUs do these things so it looks good, or what?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Actually, find out how that work that, you know?
I mean, they could do it either way, but I also wouldn't be surprised if with Capcom being involved, they probably just scripted some animations for them. Because, I mean, if they have...
The animation's already scripted on it. They'll script what animations play out and how the match would play
that's
out.
what I mean. Like, the whole thing, they just have the AI just follow the actions.
Let's do that, because they can do that.
Oh, yeah, that would be relatively simple.
Yeah. Anyway, it's really good. And I'm very happy it popped up here.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and move on to the final one, which is the one that I picked because I did not want to watch an isekai again, which is Kimi ga shinu made koi wa wo shitai, or I want to love you till your dying day. Which, yes, stars Shina Totsuki, who's at a school for orphans. The school is specifically called the National Warfare Sorcery Weapon Training Institute. So it's not a normal school.
Yeah, it sounds like a perfectly normal school.
Anyway, yeah, so they're orphans and they're being trained in magic to be, well, soldiers.
They're child soldiers. Some of them actually fight. Yes, and die.
Because they have to have ceremonies sometimes before the ones who fall.
Yep.
Eventually, in the middle of the night, she meets Mimi Kagari, who's covered in blood. And Mimi says, hey, can you have that rice bowl? Sure. And then...
I mean, what would you do?
Yeah. And then eventually it turns out Mimi, joins her class and becomes a roommate.
Because her roommate died.
Yeah, her roommate was one of the ones who died recently. So yeah, people kind of feel sorry for her. And also at that top, Sheena also seems to be kind of struggling with the whole, fighting thing.
Mm-hmm. Which she's not very good at magic.
Yeah.
And whatnot.
So yeah, but eventually they have the class their class goes out to a little combat exercise training scenario thing where the teacher basically a whole bunch of things for them to fight, and they go out in the woods and fight them. And then, as apparently an enemy soldier sneaks onto the grounds and decides to start killing them, and Mimi takes him out pretty hard, but not until after he more or less blows off Sheena's arm.
Yep.
Oh, that sucks. And then, she's in the infirmary, and then Mimi heals her via kissing.
Because apparently that's how you heal people like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
And there's also 2 other characters who kind of keep popping up with them. Seiran Lizzie and Ali Mod. More or less keep feeding Sheena rumors about Mimi. Like, she's a weapon of some sort. Like, she's a weapon, and she's kind of weird. And yeah, you notice how she's the only one in her class who actually has to go out and fight constantly? Mm-hmm. And there's another rumor, there's a rumor she's immortal. And actually, she kind of is, turns out. Because, eventually at one point, one of the other soldiers brings Mimi to the nurse in a bag. And said, it took a while because we had to find the parts.
Yep.
And then she actually calls Mimi. He's like, look at her. I'm not doing that for you. Do it yourself. And then Mimi just heals.
Yep. Puts herself back together.
All right. And then we finally get Mimi's excited because her and Sheena become friends, and she wants friends to have secrets, right? So she says, tell me Sheena her secret, and this is how this episode 3 ends. I'm already dead.
Yep. You can't kill what isn't alive.
And then Mimi was a zombie. Yeah, so that's quite the twist.
What a twist.
She's already dead. So that's why she's able to not die and heal herself and everything. Also, she's very strong in magic for some reason.
Yeah,
we don't know what's going on other than she is some sort of project of some sort. And we also see that whatever school they're going to, I would argue that the people who run this are not exactly the most morally upstanding people.
I don't think so. Considering, I mean, you're sending child soldiers out.
Orphans.
Yeah.
You're taking orphans, because no one will miss them, and turning them into child soldiers.
I think specifically they are orphans of those who died in battle too.
I'm not sure if that's the case,
but
regardless,
it could be.
Regardless, it seems kind of bad.
Yeah.
Mimi's also, that's the other thing. The whole thing, despite the fact that she's a soldier and she's super strong and she's killed a lot of people, is also really innocent and childlike. Doesn't even know what laundry is.
Yeah.
For example. And
isn't phased by death, which, I mean, I guess when you aren't affected by it,
because you're already dead,
then it doesn't really, because it seems like you're killing people and she just doesn't think about it.
Yeah.
She's always happy and cheerful and is like completely unfazed by the concept of death. She's very naive.
Meanwhile, Sheena's pretty much a nervous wreck.
Yeah.
Constantly second guessing everything and overthinking everything, and
yep.
Also kind of a little scared of Mimi. But then she's like, you know what? I'm going to be her friend.
I'm going
to be her friend. And then Mimi tells her that, and now she's like, huh? And that's how it ended. Like,
yep.
Yeah. And then you got Sarah and Lizzie and Ali who are like also kissing each other, and it seems like not necessarily just because of healing.
Yeah.
I mean, there's that bit where they're sitting there and holding hands, and yeah, they're the B couple.
They're the B couple. Ali is like the Gyaru-ish.
Yeah. She's also very blunt.
Very blunt, but also rather observant.
Yeah, Saren's also she seems to kind of be the more knowledgeable, but also like a little more reserved and kind of like awkward. Reserved and awkward. Doesn't know how to broach subjects, and then Ali's like, "Hey, how is it?"
Yeah, she's more like very book knowledgeable. Yep.
Then you have the teacher Omi and the nurse Fran, who apparently are a bit of from what I've heard is probably a bit of a C couple. Yeah, that's the nurse. It says that Mimi keeps calling Fran the nurse old man, which is
old man.
I think the implication is, that kind of pervy old man, because considering how the nurse acts sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And considering also that's the other thing is like they talk about the whole kissing to heal thing, and like it works the best when it's someone you have a bond with, a strong bond with. But sometimes the nurse has to step in, and yeah, it's implied she has kissed some of these girls because that's how you heal them.
It's a transferring of magic. I guess, is like, how it works.
All right. Regardless, yeah. This is the one I'd probably slap a warning on. It was like, yeah, there's definitely blood and gore.
Yeah.
So, watch it for that one. But also, it's Yuri as well. There's a lot of Yuri this season.
There is.
Which is unfortunately, though, that next season, I know for a fact, apparently fall, there's no Yuri.
Aww.
Yeah, because there's not only this, there was the fighting games, technically, there's also the new version of Ghost in the Shell.
Oh, right, which I do need to watch. Yeah. So far, I'm hearing good things.
Yeah, there's Goodbye Lara. Apparently, might be Yuri. There's one. Apparently, what was it? Oh crap, I forgot what it was called. It's like called Growing Up or something like that. And apparently, that one's Yuri. It's like, oh, Yuri everywhere. There's a movie coming out that might also be Yuri. There's a lot of Yuri.
A lot of Yuri.
I like this. I like this trend. We need to continue this trend.
I know. So what did this studio do?
Oh yeah, there's also the magical girl lyrica. Yeah, magical madhouse shoujo lyrical nanaha.
Oh, lyrical nanaha. Another
also
one
tends to be kind of on the gay side. And yeah, a lot of
Yuri.
A lot of Yuri this season, and I'm very happy. So I need to kind of watch it all. Yeah. So the studio that did this one is Roll 2.
Roll 2.
Who've done Love is Indivisible by Twins, Noto Peninsula Reconstruction Support Project, which was basically an animated short thing they did to support victims of an earthquake.
Yeah.
The one with within the villainous, which is unreleased, and Now That We Draw, unreleased. That's all.
Yeah. It's a very, very, very new studio.
Yes, and they're doing a good job from what I'm seeing.
So far, yeah.
There was one bit, I remember when that last bit in the last episode 3 when Mimi's trying to get Sheena to sit on the bench with her. It looked a little weird.
Oh.
I was like, did this suddenly just jump to CG? Because it looked like it jumped to CG and suddenly or something. It looks
I don't remember.
The animation looks off.
I don't remember.
Regardless, yeah, so there's that stuff. But Sheena is voiced by Rie Takahashi, who has a ton of voice roles, including Megumin in Konosuba, and Saito in Yuru Camp, Ai Hoshino in Oshinoko, Kano Yamanouchi in Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night, and Ikusuto in the 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You. Mimi is voiced by Rina Hidaka, who also a ton of roles, including Last Order in Raildex, Hanako Omoro in Yuri Yuri, Milim Nava in That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Airi Kaishi in Rokyobu, and Emule in Shangri-La Frontier. Seiran Liz is voiced by Asami Seto, who's also in a ton of roles.
I know this name.
Yoshino Takatsuki in The Wandering Sun. Yeah, one of her first roles, really remember that. Yeah, the probably trans man.
Yep.
Raftalia in Shield Hero. Boo. Mai Sakurajima in Bunny Girl Senpai. Nobara and Kugisaki in Jujutsu Kaisen. That's a big one.
Yeah.
And Nano AI in the 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You.
That one keeps popping up.
Yeah. That was a fun one because her name is a play on AI. And Ali is voiced by Yui Ishikawa, who voiced Mikasa Ackerman in Attack on Titan, Violet Evergarden in Violet Evergarden, Empress in Black Rock Shooter Dawnfall, Shiori Omi in This Monster Wants to Eat Me, and Wako Izumi in City the Animation. So yeah, they got kind of a
lot of big names.
They got some heavy hitters for this one.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, of course I like this.
It is really good. Definitely
Eerie,
enjoyed.
But also quite dark.
It is very dark.
It's like that what was it? The Shen comic. I don't like this girl at all. Apocalypse happens. We're in love now.
We're in love now. Yep.
That's Yuri.
Yep.
But yeah, regardless, this is a great one. And yeah, definitely worth checking out, particularly for new Yuri. Yep. This is one people have been excited for. I believe this is actually one that was announced a long time ago and finally is coming out. It's one of those. I think so was the fighting games one. That was announced a long time ago, and it's one of those things where it's like, is this still going? It was, people are actually like, is this actually a thing? Still?
It is now. Well, now it is.
Yeah, this is also because this is also one of those things where Elsa Mimi just straight up kissed Sheena in the first episode.
Yep.
Before that was another thing. Well, in the future Yuri where actually they kiss in the first episode. Yeah, that's the stuff this season. So yeah, we got one which was who cares? Well, we don't care.
We don't care. I'm certain there are some people who do, and good for you.
Good for you. Chainsmoker Cat, which is it's just funny, but
you got to be the right.
Mindful of what it is.
Yeah, you got to be the right kind of person.
Yeah, it just gonna put off a lot of people just because of what it is. Yeah, don't play fighting games, which is amazing and also shows a lot of knowledge of the subject matter, which helps elevate a lot. And then of course you got I Want to Love You to Your Dying Day, which is also great and gay, but also just be careful because it's violent and bloody as well. So just know if you're squeamish.
Yep. I think that's it.
That wraps things up for this one. So if you want to listen to other episodes, you go to newtoweeboo.libsyn.com, and it's spelled Libsyn. You can check us out there and subscribe to the RSS feed, or you can find us on various services, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and Amazon Podcasts. Find us on all of those, and you subscribe to whichever method you prefer. And of course, you could email us if you want at newtoweeboo@gmail.com if you have any questions or comments or anime recommendations or whatever. That's a great way to reach us. And of course, we also have our various social medias, all listed at newtoweeboo.libsyn.com/contact. And you can find us listed there, or because you also email us there too as well. So, that's it for this episode. Tune in next time. We will be talking about the first season of Symphogear.
Symphogear.
Yep. I saw that there's the constant meme is basically just the meme is literally watch Symphogear.
Yep.
All right.
All right, we're doing it.
So we're going to be doing that, and it's 5 seasons long. So we're going to be this is our current long anime we're going to be doing.
This is our arc.
Yep. So prepare for us to kind of come back to this multiple times over the next couple months. So yep. Keep yourself safe and sane, and it's kind of hot out sometimes. Keep yourself cool.
Beware of the lettuce still.
Yeah. Yes, that's it.
Yep.
So we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.